Hi everybody, long time no see. I took a break from doing YouTube and all that because I was in Spain. And once I was in Spain, I thought I would have more time to do videos and all that. But I just was enjoying life so much that I didn't set YouTube as my priority, so it's been a long time. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is my experience finishing A2 classes in Instituto Cervantes. In my last video about language learning, I just finished the A1 level of Spanish. So now I finished A2 in Instituto Cervantes last year and I passed the exam. So I can enroll anytime for the B1 classes in Instituto Cervantes. But as I mentioned, I went to Spain, so I stopped going to classes. But then I was in Spain, so it was a full immersion of the Spanish language. So anyway, what will I learn in A2? And will I be able to speak fluently Spanish once I finish A2? The short answer is no. Yes, you can understand a little bit. Yes, you can speak a little bit. But if you're gonna use Spanish for work, A2 for me is not enough. When you finish A2, you will be able to use the different past tenses of Spanish, and you will get by with simple phrases. Like for me, when I finished the A2 classes in Spain, when I finished my A2 classes, I could speak a little bit, but only the basic phrases. And when I went to Spain, I thought I could somewhat survive with my little Spanish, and I did, but only very, very, very basic phrases. For example, when I get lost or when I just want to order something, I could speak a little in Spanish. So for day-to-day, A2 is enough. But for work, like especially if you have to solve problems in Spanish and you have to speak more about the problems, A2 won't be enough. So the A2 had 4 levels. So A2.1, A2.2, A2.3, and A2.4. So I finished all of that. And at the end of the I think it ends in A2.5. But I will have to check and verify. But yeah, there are a lot of levels in A2. And after the last A2 level, you have to have an exam. So that test isn't really a formal like DELE exam, but it's just an informal exam with your prof in your last Spanish class. And they will just have to determine if your knowledge in Spanish is sufficient for you to get into the B1 classes, because B1 is really more advanced. And in A2, we did more written. We did letters, and the prof, at least my profs, were a bit more stricter because A2 is you're getting into the more advanced levels, so they're a bit more stricter. But long story short, if you're gonna use it as a bilingual, yes, A2 will be okay if and only if you do a lot of practice and learn and self-study on besides your classes in Instituto Cervantes. But me, I didn't really immerse myself with the Spanish language apart from my classes, so my last grade was 8 out of 10. More or less, it was okay. But again, if you need this to work, you need to study more. You can't just rely on your classes. Or if you have more extra money and extra time, you can take more classes for the B levels. But I think for me, for what I needed back last year, because I just wanted to learn a little bit of Spanish because I was planning to go to Spain, the A2 level was enough. I wish I could have spoken more, but it was sufficient. Now, what did I do in Spain? I taught English while also studying Spanish. But it was a face-to-face class in Spain, so it didn't really work sometimes with my schedule. So I think I will enroll again in the B1 classes of Instituto Cervantes. I could do the placement exam so that I would know what exactly is my level, but I don't know, I just kind of want to continue the program of Instituto Cervantes so that I won't miss any classes. But we will see, because enrollment is not cheap. Right now, the intensive classes range from 5,900 for the Saturday classes and 5,400 for the weekday classes. So I have to think about it, but that's the end of this video. Yeah, just A2 still won't be enough for working unless you really do a lot of self-study on the side. But yeah, if you have more questions or how I went to Spain, what I did in Spain, let me know. I'll make another video of it if you guys are interested. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.